All right, are you ready? Not that anyone asked, but here it goes. So we take flow measurements at all the creeks, right? I can show you some. Here's the ones we just did, July 2022. All right, so now we got, if I can zoom in a little bit. So site, distance, width, depth, elevation, velocity, area, discharge, million gallons per day, float times, sum of the million gallons per day, total benchmark, and stage. So when we go out to a site, I got a video I can link. We stretch a tape measure across the stream and we go every foot or so along and measure how far down it is right in here to the top of the water, or from the bottom of the creek to the water, bottom of the creek to the tape measure that we have stretched across. And then we use a flow meter to see how fast it's going. We get all these measurements, put it in here. It tells us width times depth, the area of the stream right in here. And then area times velocity is discharge. Yeah, area times velocity is discharge, how much water is going through it. Discharge is in cubic feet per second. Change that to million gallons per day right there. And then the sum of all those gives us this, how much water is flowing through that creek at the time of our measurements. Stage is how high the water is. In this instance, it is 0.18 feet high, the water. And this is for site NWC, which is North Walnut Creek. Here's Bayless Creek at Old Flowery Branch. This one's in centimeters. Some of our staff gauges are in feet or tenths of feet. Some of them are in centimeters. Doesn't really matter. Flat Creek at McEver, Flat Creek at Hilton, Limestone Creek, Longwood Park Creek, Cry Creek, Allen Creek, and that's it. So we go to each site, we measure the cross-sectional area. That's what distance, depth, and elevation is, and the velocity. And we save all those into our file here. All right, so we then, I take those flow measurements here, I save them into a separate file here, cross-section. Let's get rid of these here. All right, so this file folder cross-section. These are all the flow measurements for each month. We got 2021, 12th month, 21, 11th month, 10th month, 9th month, 2022, the first month, second month, third month, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. All right, so that's all the way up to July. I have those saved in there. Now I run my R program right here. I call this autograph the channel geomorphology. So I want to run all of this. Click run. Goes through pretty quickly and easily. That's done. Now it brings us up and it has separated it out by creek. Dorsey, North Oconee, North Walnut. That's just an intermediate step. I don't really need that. What I do need is down here in our flows. There's a cross sections here, a channel geomorphology. It puts out these plots. Boom. All right, here's the channel of Allen Creek. There's the left bank, right bank. Down there's the creek bed right there. And that's 1 month, and then that's how it's changed over time. It goes from darker to lighter. So the Allen Creek is kind of filled in a little bit. Here we got Bayless Creek. It started off here, kind of went up, went down. It's all over the place. And with Cry Creek, started right here in the middle, got washed out a little bit, but now it's starting to fill back in. It's kind of fluctuating, but staying about the same. There's McKever Creek. It started out here, kind of went down and up, but here it's filled in pretty high up here, so somewhere on the left bank some sediment has settled, I guess. So yeah, that's it.